Just had breakfast. Gotta be quiet because everybody's sleeping. Just a little too early to wake up and make pancakes. Homemade sourdough though. Getting this vlog exported and thrown up. Half hour before I gotta leave this morning. Should we talk a little bit about Stage 2 Athletic Brewing Co.'s Promised Land route? 26 miles, 3,400 feet of climbing, estimated winning time 2:14. I said this yesterday, it's got my favorite trail in the forest, Squirrel Gap. We're hitting it my favorite way too. It also has my least favorite trail in the forest, South Mills River to Buckhorn Gap, which is like a false flat railroad grade, sandy, just pain in the ass, like 4-mile section of suck. It's all right though, we'll get through it. And then get to hit Black Mtn Trail, which has been totally redone. I haven't ridden that yet, the new rework, so looking forward to today. Check on the weather. Oh, hell yeah, look at this. 60s, out the door, no rain. Whew. All right, there's only one thing left to do, and that's to do it. I gotta get ready. All right, let's get over there.
That's gotta be the best setup I've ever seen.
I'm glad you think so, Steve.
I like it.
I think it's gonna come in handy on the Cradle of Forestry Day. Just cause if you're trying to ride, you know, that's a big ride.
What are the odds you brought an extra jersey?
Not, I mean, you can have this long sleeve, but
I think I'd rather go cotton tee. I know exactly where it is. It's on my counter table.
well, at least you know where it is.
I know exactly where it is.
You're gonna need the flapping in the breeze today.
You think?
Yeah, it'll make you feel fast. When you got the cotton tee flapping, that means there's wind, and that means you're going fast.
You're going fast.
3, 2,
I think that's cheating.
1, go!
Can we make a pact? If somebody goes down, we should all go after him.
Oh, you good?
Yeah. Classy, bro.
Yeah.
Thanks.
Good luck the rest of the
That
week.
was pin.
I knew that trail pretty well. I'm like, I'm going for the enduro as hard as
Dude,
I can.
I don't know if I've ever ripped so hard trying to follow you. That was amazing.
Good job. That was so much fun.
Boys,
Animal, dude. Good work.
I knew you guys were gonna be all involved.
I think I am the new race leader. What a day. Started out with that big road traverse over to Turkey Pen, like 6 miles on the road with a police escort. Where you guys been? Where you guys been? I've already gotten here. And then right into Turkey Pen, to Mullinax, to Squirrel Gap, my favorite trail in the forest. There was 4 of us that got away early. We rolled like that for most of the day. Cypress was controlling the pace basically from the start. He got on the front at Mullinax and held it all the way through Squirrel and South Mills River until we until we got up to Buckhorn. Carson took over and started pushing a bit harder. Cypress came unglued a bit. Right when we got to the aid station that took us up to Black, and I didn't really do much research. I didn't know we were hitting that section, and it's a really, really tough climb all the way up over the top of Black. A bunch of hike-a-bike in there, lots of steep pedaling. Carson kept pushing the pace and got away from Tyler and I. And all I knew is that I had to just keep pushing to get away from Cypress and put some time into him. Carson flatted yesterday, so I was cool with letting him get a bit of time. Tyler's not racing tomorrow. We rolled up over the top, and then, man, that was probably top 5 best days on a bike. Top 5 best descents of my life. The dirt was amazing. That was my first time seeing the new rework of Black. Really glad I was following Tyler down it because he was freaking pinned, and so I had to stay pinned. There was a couple like vanishing corners into rock gardens and stuff. Oh, but the dirt was so good. The recon races were hooking up amazing. Yeah, and then Tyler, super classy guy, pulled over after the enduro finish to let me cross the line in front of him so I could take over the race leader's jersey. For now, I need a sandwich. Then I need to clean this bad mamma jamma. Yeah, feet up until awards tonight. Making important decisions here. There's rain in the forecast. Not a lot of rain, but there is rain in the forecast. I think what I'm gonna do is go from the recon race here. It's a 225, and I'm gonna throw this 235 icon on. I feel like it's got some more siping, which would be better in the wet. It's got some bigger intermediate knobs and cornering knobs, and it's a 235, so it's a little more volume. So I think I'm just gonna throw one of those on the front, call it good. Here's a pro tip. Cut a can, then you can scoop out stands. Cut a can, scoop out stands. Spencer's here, guys. You may be asking, why isn't he working on your bike? And I'm kind of asking the same thing.
Man, I haven't seen that check yet.
There's your answer. Yeah, you notice Spencer's not here anymore. Because he freaking knocked over my goddamn tire. So I guess I don't need the can. Good thing I brought stands. Race sealant too, so we got all the latex fibers in there. I always go 4 spokes. You want to see something cool? These Astral Serpentine rims are so dope. I bet they set up with a floor pump. Just watch. Jesus. Woo! See that? I'm gonna leave it uncut. That way you know I'm not screwing with you. Beat it. Here's another pro tip. Take your valve core and you put a little bit of grease on it. That way the stands doesn't clog up the valve core. Y'all should be paying me for this information. Just like that, we're ready for tomorrow.
You are in the top 3. We just got the cumulative for the cross country posted out there. I want you guys to look at that and just make sure that everything looks good on the top 3. Kind of a protest period before we actually give the results. We've got the Enduro coming up in just a second.
Oh,
I thought you were making those YouTube videos with a camera, this whole, like a phone camera the whole time.
No, GoPro.
Okay.
GoPro.
All right, so did you guys have fun? I know you're tired. Did you have fun? Well, tomorrow is very exciting as well, because it is a real Pisgah game, and it could be a little wet. So tomorrow, the Sycamore Cycles White Squirrel Route. How many people will raise your hand if you've seen a white squirrel so far? All right, some of you have. You'll see one on tomorrow's loop. Guaranteed. 100%. So what the hell is the white squirrel?
What the hell is that?
This one always gets me. It's one of my favorite loops. This is all local stuff people ride after work. So if it rains, you'll want to find someone in a Sycamore Cycles jersey and follow them, because they'll know the track real well. And they ride in the wet all the time. Good luck following those guys. Anyways, down that trail today. You came down yesterday. We're heading up that at the start tomorrow. So to my favorite time of the night.
Okay, I didn't want to bore you with that video. You should watch it though, because it's a sweet video. They do a really good job with post-race recaps. So you didn't get to see it because there was like confusion with the results, but I did take the race leader spot today. 4 minutes and 40 seconds on Cypress. I've got 11 plus minutes on Carson, and stoked about it. I'll get my race leader's jersey tomorrow when I show up at the venue, but friggin' pumped about that. However, there's 3 more days to go, and what happened to Carson could happen to me or anybody else. I mean, tomorrow on Bennett's, it's gonna be raining, probably not gonna be on the line we wanna be on the majority of the time. The next day, lower to Pilot. Pilot is one of the chunkiest trails in the forest, so I just gotta play it safe, not count my chickens before they hatch, which is ironic because if there's a bunch of ducks. And with that, see you guys tomorrow morning for stage 3, the Queen stage. What was it, like 30 some miles, 6,000 feet of climbing? Carson's probably gonna show up. It's gonna be stinky.